recording, right? So this is my plan. Don't do the LCD. Instead, move all the x's to the left and move the constants to the right. So let me go ahead and do it. Okay. So I am going to do this. So this one, oi, the wrong color. Apologies. I want to do another color. So I want to move this one to the other side. In order to do so, I will do plus 12 over 7x, and then here, plus 12 over 7x. Now, as for the constants, I'll move this 6 to the other side. So I will do minus 6 and then minus 6. What I'm asking you to do now is please do it. Okay, do it in your notebooks. We want to see what are you getting. I'm trying to draw this arrow and it doesn't want to be drawn, right? So I want you to try it and to see what are you getting. Okay, I'll give you a couple of minutes to do that. Okay, I apologize. I had to step out. So if you asked any questions with your voice, then I didn't hear them. Now let me see the chat messages and then I will tell you what I should be getting there, right? -3. Aha, okay, okay. We'll do it. Yes. Okay, so let me resume working in it now. Am I still recording? Yes, I'm still recording. Apologies. Okay, but anyway, let's see what are we getting. I will do some math on the side. So first of all, I'm getting 3 over 7x plus 12 over 7x. What happens with it? I'm just adding up their coefficients. So I'm having 3 over 7 plus 12 over 7, right? What does it give me? It gives me 15 over 7, right? X. So it's 15 over 7x. So once again, I'm only adding the coefficients. And since the denominators are the same, I don't need to do a lot of work. I just add up 3 and 12, and I get 15 over 7x. Okay, so this is what we got on the left side, 15 over 7x. Now, what happened with these two is they got canceled. Oh, sorry, I'm moving the entire whiteboard screen instead of crossing out. It's because I'm too close to the edge. Let me come back to my whiteboard here, okay? So I'm too close to the edge here. Now here, they also got canceled, right? So on the left side, I only have this. Now, inequality symbol, what did I do with the inequality? It should be greater than or equal to, right? Now, what happens with these two? -9 plus -6, they have the same signs, so we add them up, right? So 9 plus 6 will be 15, and I keep the sign, right? -15, right? -15. Okay, yeah, I don't remember what the answer is, so just bear with me because I know that somebody solved it. Okay, -15. Okay, now what do I do next? I'm supposed to get rid of this coefficient over here. Look at it. This one has to go. Now, two options there. We could use this reciprocal, and that's what I'm going to use. Or you could multiply both sides by 7 first and then divide by 15. But I'm going to use the reciprocal. So I'll multiply this side by 7 over 15, and I'll multiply this side by 7 over 15. The reciprocal allows me to cancel this fraction right away, right? Because 15 is canceled with the 15 numerator, denominator, and here 7 from the numerator is canceled with the 7 from the denominator right away. Now, since I multiplied by a positive value, this inequality symbol will remain the same. So this is what I'm getting. X is greater than or equal to, and then this I could finish up. -15 over 1 times 7 over 15. And again, do some cancellation. Cancel this 15, cancel this 15. We're getting -7. So the answer will be that the X is greater than or equal to -7. This is what I will put into the web work. By the way, if you are not using the math quill, because math quill has the symbol, but if you don't, if you're just using your keyboard, you will put in X is greater equal to -7. So this is how to put the greater or equal sign in. Same with the less than. If you want to say 3 is less than or equal to X or whatever, you'll say 3 less than equal X, right? So first you put the inequality and then you put the equality. That's how to do them. But, you know, it's a little bit irrelevant to this problem. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You lost me in the second part.
Second part. Is it here when we
Yeah.
multiplied by the reciprocal?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, where you stuck? What don't you get? Cancellations?
I mean, like, I was good until like you went up again and started like, multiplying. I don't know. I was confusing.
Okay, so now the option there, let me put the black one. So we'll end up with this one, right? Wait, sorry, I kept pressing the shift. Too long. Okay. So you end up with this one, and then you know you need to understand what to do next, right? Now, usually what we used to get is like 7x is greater than something, and then you would divide by 7, right? Now, the idea there is you cancel the coefficient, right? And you're left with only x. Same thing here. What do we need to do to get rid of this coefficient? We could say that we are dividing. You could do this one, right? And then if you know fractions well, you would know that this division will change to multiplication and this fraction will be flipped, right? Same here. This division will change, so you'll rewrite it as -15. Let me erase these things under over here, right? This one. Okay, I'll rewrite both sides so that you could see it, right? So this is what you would do next. You could say 15 over 7x times division changes. You flip the fraction in the denominator, and then you do the same cancellations as I did over here, right? And then the right side, you will be also flipping. You will be saying -15 times 7 over 15, right? So absolutely the same stuff that I'm doing here. So what I don't do is I don't divide by a fraction. My suggestion is to multiply by the reciprocal, right? It's just kind of one step out. of the way, right? So this is one of those fast ways of doing it. If you don't like it, you could do this. So what I'm doing now is I'm showing you different methods, because when you're stuck, it usually means that you don't understand the method and you kind of don't accept it, right? So then you're looking for the other ones. So what you could also do is you could multiply both sides by 7, right? To cancel this division, you see? So you will be getting 15x is greater than or equal, and then you'll have this product over here. I don't know what is it because I don't have the calculator near me, but just assume that it's a product. And then what you could do is you could divide by 15, right? To cancel the coefficient. But you see, any of the strategies, what we are trying to do is we are trying to get rid of this coefficient that the x has, right? This 15 over 7. Okay, and what I usually suggest to do is you either use use reciprocal or do this one. I usually don't go into the division, fractions. But if you find it much more clear and understandable, go ahead and use it. Okay. So I don't know, like if you liked any of the other methods.
But do we have to do that to get like the answer?
Think about this. What would you do to get the x's greater than or equal to something, or x is less than or equal to something? Like what other things you can use?
You said the by, right?
Yeah.